Hi, welcome back to our channel. And here we've got Dilys and Pippi joining us today. Pippi tends to sleep through it. Dilys can get a bit excitable, so I've got to keep her actually from the fidget toys that I've got here today, because I promised to talk about fidget toys. And it's worth bearing in mind that obviously they aid concentration. There has been some research done into it in countries all around the world, really. One of the most recent research findings from Australia, let's see, I'm sure I've got it down here. New Zealand. Researchers at the Auckland Bioengineering Institute and Matai Medical Research Institute found that fidgeting may help those with ADHD to concentrate. Specifically, they found that fidgeting increased blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain involved in concentration during decision-making tasks. So it's something I think that we all benefit from. It certainly helps with schematic development, which is very important for all of us for cognition. Aiding cognition and brain development, obviously. Now, it makes sense when you think about it, that if you've got something to fidget with, and that could be something as simple as, well, I know myself, certainly when I was a student, and certainly when I was a teenager, thankfully I haven't done it since, I would pick my split ends, ashamed to say. So I'd be in class and I'd be busily picking my split ends while I was concentrating quite intently on the lesson that was going on. It seemed that I needed some other kind of sensory stimulation at the time. And others, if you think back to perhaps when you were in school, there may be ones who swung back and forth on the chair. There may be some who were tapping the pencil all the time. There may be some who were constantly lifting their foot up all the time. And some of those, if they're in your line of vision, can irritate you, or certainly if you're near enough to listen to it, it can irritate you. So fidget toys have come a long way since those days where we devised our own kind of fidgets, so that nowadays they can be quite quiet. There are some fidgets that aren't quiet, so that's like some of the poppers, and certainly some of the quizzers, the ones that twiddle around and so on. Spinners, those can be noisy, and so you wouldn't necessarily recommend them for in the classroom, but there's absolutely no reason why some quiet fidgets can't be being used whilst children are trying to concentrate during the lesson. Now, I brought today 2 fidget calendars for us to look at to see whether or not they're worth the money. This one was £15 from Works. Now, you were able to see it online if you wanted to, first of all. And I certainly looked at these online with 2 children, one age 10, one age 6. And we chose these 2 fidget calendars. This one, as I say, is from Works, so you can get it in the workshops, which are all around the UK, and it's £15. And this one was from Amazon, £24.99. Another reason why these 2 were chosen is that they would arrive in time, and will still arrive in time if you want to order them today. Lots of the others on Amazon and certainly on Etsy, you wouldn't get until the end of the middle to the end of December, which doesn't seem very good if you want them for Advent. Now, this one, the £15 one, we'll have a look at some of the prizes in here first. Before we go on to that, it's worth bearing in mind that you can make your own fidget calendar. So you can have things like pipe cleaners that you want to put in there. They're very reasonably priced for a pack of pipe cleaners, so you can make loads of fidget toys for Advent calendars from there. There are some of these gel-shaped, star-shaped toys that you can get in pound shops. So there's 3 in there, and they're quite nice for as a stress kind of star. You can get these, which are like cleaning things, and there's a pack of 3. And these are quite good for the feel of them, and again for stress. You can turn them around and so on, so they're quite handy. Obviously bubble wrap, but again that can make a noise. It's certainly something that's been used a lot in schools in the past. before all these fantastic fidget toys were invented. There's other things as well. Some of them Dilys has got on another chair and is enjoying. So let's just look at this £15 one to start with. And we won't go in order of opening them because it doesn't really matter if it's me that's opening them, does it? So we've got, in the one I've opened, is Whipping Worms, which are quite nice and cool, and you can use these, anytime you want, and certainly you could have them in school and you wouldn't be distracting anybody else. Oh, you've got a nice stress ball, as we were saying before. You can make your own stress balls using balloons and flour and so on. Quite, a bit fussy to make, but you can make your own. That's obviously make a cheap calendar. Oh, another stress coloured ball in there. What else have we got? Oh, and a nice little one here as well. Look. Oh, one of the peanuts. I'm sure you've seen those before. That's in there. A spinner. Oh no, it's not a spinner. It's a popper. So this is the £15 Advent calendar from Works. I think when you consider, it's past all of the safety measures, obviously, and it's non-toxic. It's brilliant for, oh, look at that. And that's a wristband you could easily wear into school, and you could pop those to your heart's content as a lesson is going on. So that's a good one. So all in all, this looks like very, very good value for £15, and they're still available now. You can go into any shop, workshop, and get them. £15. I think that's a real bag. Okay, that's that Advent calendar. If we have a look at this one, which is available on Amazon, let's have a look at some of these. Ah, wow. All right, this is a unicorn popper. Now this was £24.99, and already you can tell that it's slightly more expensive. Some of the things are in there. Another one of these. The only thing I would say with this isn't very good for opening on the day you want to. This larger one, this £24.99 one, because as I've opened this one, there's lots of fidgets in here. So I think that the calendar itself is all of them have mixed up inside. So that's not very good if you want them to be on the day, as it were, and you want to find something, because one of them might be empty because there's 4 in this one. All right, I'm looking at 21 and there's 4 things in there. And I know there's not 4 things in, that there should be 1 thing in everything. Yeah, there's some others that seem to be empty. No, right, in number 16 and 17, there's these, which are great. Certainly some children really like these. But there's 2 of those in different colours, one in each, 16 and 17. So on the 2 days, you're going to get one of those in a different colour. What's this one? Oh, that's quite nice as well. What else have we got? A dragon on a key ring, another popper. Well, that's quite good as well. You know, the snake that moves. And in both of these Advent calendars, there's like a Rubik's Cube, and we all know they've been popular for many years. Yeah, there's one of these that unwinds. You can have great fun with that. Oh, that's a globe there, look. The globe of the world. So this one for £24.99 has got some great value for money things in there. There's one of these, and there's one of these in both Advent calendars. So all in all, that's pretty good value for £24.99 as well. So it depends on what you want. As I say, this can be ordered through Amazon. It's still available to order in time for December the 1st. And the Works one is very, very good value for £15. It's less than £1 per day on this. And age 4 up, it's for. And so you can even go into the shops to buy that as well. It's available online, but you can also go to the shop to buy it. So it's still available. So very good value, both of them. So I'll leave it there for you to decide whether or not you want to get an advent calendar. As I say, fidgets are very good to aid concentration, very good for schematic development in the brain. And all in all, the dog is over there, Dillis, and she's already playing with one of these. So I'm going to have to go and see what she's up to and try and stop her from destroying anything with her teeth because they're very sharp. And so, all right, Pips, it's goodbye from us, isn't it, my darling girl? Bye-bye.